All right. Thank you for everybody joining me. Today we have season 3, episode number 2 with my guest, Frenchie Baby. What's going on? Let's go ahead.
Good. We in the building now. I mean, y'all know what time it is.
All right. So, just go ahead and tell me a little bit about your backstory. Like, where you're from.
I'm from the Bay Area. I grew up in Fairfield, California. Born in Oakland, California. I lived in San Francisco after I graduated high school. Went to San Francisco City College for 2 years, and then been a professional entertainer ever since, 2014.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's been going up.
All right, like, did you always want to do dance? For everybody who doesn't know, like, Frenchie Baby is a dancer. You may have seen his billboard for this little beautiful water company right here. So you might have seen his billboard and down DTLA, Santa Monica. Yeah. You in New York too?
Yeah, I'm all over the U.S. I got 58 billboards all over the states. It's been a campaign running for like 7 months now. So yeah.
So how did you get that sponsorship?
I have an agency that booked me for that.
Okay.
Which is Go-To Talent Agency. They booked me for my first commercial with Scentia Water. And that was super dope that they made it a full-on campaign and put me on the billboard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so I mean,
shout out Pretty Bird.
Alright, so I don't know what that is, but shout out to Pretty Bird. Alright, so how did you get into dancing?
I got into dancing probably 2009. I was started off like jerk dancing and crump dancing. Back when I was little, me and my sister, we used to praise dance for the church. So I always had like some type of rhythm and stuff. So over time, I just got into bone breaking. I went to my first dance battle.
Is that what it's called? It's bone breaking?
Yeah, bone breaking. Turf dancing is the origin of my style.
Okay.
So I do a lot of different things, but bone breaking is my most highlighted dance style.
Okay.
And I also do music. I have a cannabis podcast as well. Loaded Up Entertainment, 300,000 views on YouTube. 300,000 subscribers on YouTube.
you
We used to drop we do daily uploads and stuff like that on cannabis content.
Okay, so do you got smoke on camera?
Hell yeah. We roll up 3-ounce joints, 4-ounce joints.
Shit,
that's how we got sponsored by Raw.
How can I get an invitation to this podcast?
Yeah, you just gotta know Frenchie Baby.
Oh, well, I know Frenchie Baby now, so let's go. Like, I mean, how many female stoners have you had on?
Well, we got a roster. You know?
Okay.
We've been doing it for about 3.5 years now.
Okay.
So it's been growing. It's been going crazy. I'm actually presenting an award at the Orange County Cannabis Awards.
Right.
On October 4th.
Yeah, we were talking about that today.
Yeah, it's gonna go up. I'm gonna do a meet and greet and perform one of my songs with my boy Chef Boy Bones and Daddy Longneck and a couple other influencers on YouTube. So
which song?
Oh, Shutter. We do the Shutter now.
Oh, yeah, you were just playing that, and I remember you played it for me. First time I heard it was at Too Short Studio.
Hell yeah, that's my banger right now. Mm-hmm. That's what we've been doing. That's what we're going crazy. It's a dance. It's a Bay Area dance. If you didn't know, I created one of the... Well, me and my friends, we created the gas pedal dance back in the day. We got that movement going viral.
All right.
And shit, from there, I've just been doing a lot of stuff with my team, the Turfiends, and we got the Smees and the Shutter going crazy right now. My brother Chunky made Yikin and the Smees, so... You know, it's all hand in hand. We just trending.
I ain't mad.
Making moves
you
on
get
repeat.
the sponsorships, you get the trends, you setting trends. Yeah. You got your podcast going. Like, hell yeah. How old are you? If you
I'm 25.
25. Let's fucking go. I'm with all of that. So when did you start? Okay, so you said you started the podcast like 3.5 years ago. Like, what made you want to start doing that besides like trying to just create more revenues? But
it was all fun. It was all like everything I get into is because I passionately feel something about it. So we wasn't even worried about the revenue at the time. We all just liked to smoke weed, and we just got together and we just made a podcast. My boy Strobe was telling me months in advance that his cousin Dante was starting a podcast. Mm-hmm. Or a cannabis show, actually. It's turning into a show. It's going to be in movies, and we finna go crazy. But, like, it started off with Strobe just contacted me, like, yo, we finna do this cannabis thing. We're going to get a couple influencers together. We're going to do it, go crazy. I ended up knowing all the people that we were trying to get a part of. We just started dropping videos, and they was dropping. We were doing daily uploads for about a year straight. Yeah.
Okay, so...
Just bringing different influencers and doing our thing.
Like, I know you told me you got your sponsorship through your agency or whatever, but do you know, like, what made them, like, draw attention to you? Like...
Yeah, so basically I do this thing called entrepreneurship. Where when you see it, you just damn near, like, freak out. And if you do it in front of, like, the right producers, that add you to what they do. Okay. And that's basically what it was, you know. they see me standing out, and it might as well have been me, right?
Oh, exactly. Why not?
Yeah, so now I'm on billboards all over the U.S. for essential water. Y'all go get some essential water.
So that means do your God-given talent in front of the right people.
To the fullest and to the best of your ability.
Okay. All right. So, if you don't mind me asking, like, what allows you to be able to contort your arms in that manner? Are you triple jointed?
Yeah, I call it triple jointed because double jointed, you're born with natural flexibility. Triple jointed, you could actually teach yourself. So I taught myself when I was 15, and I've been teaching other people since.
How to literally use the ball and socket. Oh, please no.
Because that's what it is. It's a ball and socket joint. So once the ligaments and the tendons are loose around it, it'll be able to twist easier.
Okay.
So it's really a stretching thing. It's like extreme yoga, I like to call it.
Okay. Like, that's definitely a mind over matter type of situation. And so, I mean, the only thing that I can, like, compare to is, like, I used to work out a lot. So learning how to, like, individually flex each muscle and stuff like that. So you would do the same thing, just stretching, and then it would just...
Yeah, like, I'm very familiar with my body now.
Okay. You have to be.
10, 11 years, you know, so we grinding.
Okay. All right. So, I mean, like, what else do you see yourself doing in the future?
Hosting big events, making documentaries and films, shooting videos with my boy Charles and Junbei, shooting like crazy visuals and directing some works.
Okay, so
also making dope music, you know what I mean? I make a lot.
Tell me more about that. Like, I really want to hear about that.
I just shot the video for Flip It Pop It, so y'all be on the lookout for Flip It Pop It coming soon. Shot by my boy Junbei X, you know what I mean? So we going crazy. Prism Studios as well as Dance Hustle TV. We've been dropping a lot of good content.
That's how I actually found you. That's actually first time, like, Dance Hustle TV. I think follow me, and then I was like, oh yeah, that nigga dope. Like,
that's another one of my companies that I've been. You know, I started it with my boy Charles, and we just been creating content, pulling up on different artists. We just got MC Hammer. Our first drop was from E40. Okay. We got Sage the Gemini and a lot of other people too, so it's big lit.
Yeah, I've been seeing a few of your promos, and I think I saw the one with MC Hammer just not too long ago.
Oh yeah, Hammer time. We going straight up.
You always look so hyped. Like, I love watching you because you're like super animated. Yeah. Like, you're like you don't know you're gonna bust out and do it. I'm like, oh shit! Every time I see it, it's still like impressive because it's like, bro, I don't know too many people who can do that. And then for you to say like, it's really just a mind over matter type of thing. It's like, okay, like have you thought about teaching classes on like breaking it down and doing it like at like maybe playground?
I do teach classes all over the world.
Okay.
So I taught in Paris, France. I taught in Germany, Romania. I taught in Philippines. I taught in Atlanta. I taught in Alabama, Sacramento, Bay Area, all over the Bay Area. LA, I did a couple classes out here. Okay. I just, I stick and move. Like,
you just go with the flow.
I want to do and how I want to do it when I want to do it, type shit.
And that's the ultimate.
Yeah.
That's up to you. Like,
I just be having fun with my talents because I do so much stuff. Like, it's so much that one day I might not feel like dancing. I might want to be on my cannabis tip today.
Feel that.
One day I might want to be on my dance tip, or one day I want to just make a record. Or one day I just want to meet with the friends and do a skit or something. Who knows?
Maybe direct or act
exactly.
Or
I got familiar,
teach a class.
Yeah, I just got familiar with the styles that the people I was working with was doing, and then I just accumulated the knowledge, and then from there me and Junbei, we've been doing tutorials and all type of skit videos and music videos. We just been working.
Okay, so like what would you say is like, besides outside of dancing, of course, is like a real big passion of yours, like comes like under dancing? If dancing's not first,
just entertainment. Like, I like being in front of the camera. Like,
so you're just
when I first started dancing, hell no. I didn't used to be an entertainer. Actually, I used to be like a skateboarder. I used to go to school, ran track, basketball. I was in high honors, international bachelorette program in high school.
Shit.
So I was just like that, but over time, I just like found out I was dancing and I love bone breaking and turfing to the point where I just made it a full lifestyle thing.
So I mean, you feel like you didn't start out as an entertainer, but you just said you used to play in all types of sports and high honor classes. Yeah. Like, something in you has always wanted to be like outshine the rest of the people around you and do it to the best of your ability. So I mean,
athletic. Yeah, I'm athletic for sure.
I mean, I feel like if you're athletic and if you breaking out and getting into like what position did you play?
That stuff you don't do on camera. So the whole camera was
your whole highlights though.
What, the dance highlights?
No, for athletics, for film, your whole your stats, all that. You still doing it for the camera? Like, you still got a highlight reel?
I guess you can say that.
Yeah. What position did you play for football then?
Nah, I didn't play football. Okay, basketball.
So basketball. So what position?
I was a shooting guard and point guard.
See, that's.
Yeah, but I mean that's dribbling the ball and being skilled. That's like a talent you learn growing up. Like if you can't play ball, your boy's gonna get on you. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta know how to do that. Like it's something you just gotta know.
You gotta know. You have to learn. That's a part of the black man's code.
Are you gonna sit out every game because nobody want to choose you? And stuff? Like, you don't want to be like the 11th man picked. Like you know what I mean? You want to be in that top 10.
It's still entertaining. You still entertaining though.
I guess so. Yeah.
You still trying to stand out to get picked. Still top 5. Still trying to entertain. Like I feel like you have that personality. Like that, yeah, right. You have that type of personality where just something in you just has to like stand out. You have to put on a performance. Like I really get that from your personality, just overall. Like sure. I mean, who would walk around with that type of haircut?
Yeah, somebody. I started this haircut myself.
I know.
It's called the Shady P cut.
The Shady P
so
cut.
You see somebody come through with that.
I was just gonna be like, oh, you got the Frenchie Baby, like.
Yeah, it is the Frenchie Baby.
But I'm glad to know that you got the official name for it because you're the only person like that's. I feel like that's one of your standout things. Like if I didn't know you from the side of your face, that haircut, I'm like, yep, that's that nigga right there.
Yeah, and I dyed it with color all the time.
Yeah, I think the last time I saw it was straight blonde.
Yeah, I be blonding it out.
I think was it like this green? Yeah, like that color green. I think I seen it too. Yeah, so I fucks with that. Like I really like people who like. I gotta be me at the end of the day and standing out. If I'm gonna be an natural born entertainment, it's coming from the spirit, it's coming from the soul.
100%. Like you gotta be original and you gotta remain true to yourself throughout the process.
Have you ever struggled with that? Like trying like to stay? Has anyone ever told you, oh, you got your hand in so many different pots? Like why don't you focus on one thing?
Yeah, people tell me that all the time, but at the end of the day, they don't live my life. They don't know what I've been through. So at the end of the day, like you could give your opinion, but I'm gonna do what I gotta do to do what I gotta do.
Well, I mean, the only reason why I say that is because I personally have struggled with that. Because I like to do so many things. Like a lot of people are like, oh, you should do modeling. Oh, you should do this. I got to do PR. I got my podcast. Like I help with social. Like we just talked about some. So for my world, for social media, like I'm collabing with Hype+Culture to help them with that collaboration and building up that content for their post. Like so, I feel like a lot of people get a little confused because when they ask me what do I do, it's kind of like. Whatever needs to be done, almost in a sense, like whatever it needs.
You gotta be connected. You gotta know how to connect the dots. Like even me, like I got a model agency. It's called Frenchie Selection, and we cast and model, get videos, and we get it all popping. Like you can ask any director I worked with. Like I be bringing the models, I be bringing the
talent,
niggas, I be bringing the talent, I be bringing the other.
The directors, the filmers, the
choose
PCS,
the spots,
the
you
lighting,
feel me? Like we put it all together, me and the director that I'm working with, and we just make it happen. Like nobody can stop the vision. You feel me? If you let somebody stop the vision, then it's not really your vision.
Exactly.
You probably shouldn't be there.
And you shouldn't. You should go back to the drawing board and figure out what it is, what you really want to do.
Yeah, which isn't a bad thing either. You gotta be, you gotta know what you want to do and how you gonna make it happen.
And know when it's not your lane. That's not your lane. That's not your pocket. So you need to find somebody that can help you. That's when you start to build a team. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like, that's important.
That's so important.
Having a solid team of people that's ready to build and got the same vision or similar vision to build up each other.
Right.
Because everybody you see that's famous individually has a team around them to help them build up, or will have a team around them eventually that will get them to where they need to go. Yeah, exactly.
I was having this conversation with some peers the other day about, what's more important, the talent or the team behind the talent. And it's kind of like it's an even break. One cannot really exist without the other. Like the talent is what's bringing in the work. But if you don't have the proper people behind you, like you get fucked out of deals. You can lose deals behind not having the right people. That the right person can negotiate a better deal for you that'll be in your best interest. So I mean, like how have you faced those issues?
I feel like the talent is definitely important because there wouldn't be no team without the talent.
True.
So you can't form a team around somebody that's not doing their thing. You know what I mean? Or you can, but you start from ground one and you got to build that shit all the way up.
Yeah, and it's hard trying to make somebody believe in their own dreams.
Exactly. You don't want to make somebody believe in themselves.
Right.
You do, but that's not the person you want to get behind fully and want to all the way commit to. You want to commit to somebody that's driven, that's feels like this is the way and this is what's going on, and it looks like it's working.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I feel like the team is important though, because you got to have a video director, you got to have somebody shoot the talent, you got to have somebody directing, managing, going over contracts, all this stuff.
Public relations, shaping your image.
Exactly. If you're not strong in them assets, then you can't do that part by yourself.
Yeah, and I mean, even once you are as a talent, you can't worry about making sure the money is coming in as being the talent, and then trying to control everything else behind the scenes. Exactly. Because then you can't put your all into committing to to your art. Like this is what's gonna bring me in the money. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So have you struggled in that area? Like it's building a team.
I did struggle in that area because I didn't really trust people. Okay. And whenever I would give somebody that position, they would fuck off. Fuck it up. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it was to the point where I had to take control over the situation and do it myself. Like I've been managing myself for about 7 years now, independently. Like getting big music videos, gigs. I was on Empire, Ellen, Jimmy Kimmel, all through connections that I had with my team and other people around me and people that I've met. You know what I mean? So I definitely feel like over time I did get fucked out a lot of shit, but certain things was beneficial towards my career to build it up to where it is now. Right. So you can't really be mad. You just got to work harder and use that gig that you did that was worth whatever you felt like it was worth to get somebody else to pay you to do the same thing or similar thing too. You know what I mean? Okay. So whenever I would face a situation where I got fucked out of something or I felt like I was deserved more or something, I didn't really get mad. I really felt like, okay, this is a learning experience and it's really going to help me go to the next level, and I use that to promote and do what I gotta do to make more money. Okay. So, all right. You know, when you love your craft, you don't really get mad at it. You know,
you figure out
exactly. You make it work.
Right, because it's like at the end of the day, it's like, all right, look, it's either do I really want this or I'm about to let this one puzzle piece just fall off because this person don't want to act right. Like no, and I feel like that also makes you stronger at the end of the day. So when you're ready to hire someone to actually fill in that spot for real, you know what to expect. Yeah. Like it's not like somebody can come in and feed you some bullshit. You know. Right. So
everybody on my team is probably like either 3 years into kicking with me or more, you know what I mean? So I got a good foundation, a good relationship with everybody a part of my team, from music to dance to entertainment to cannabis to marketing to promotion to PR to going to events, you know what I mean? So I'm happy with my team I got right now.
All right, that's good, because I know a lot of people who are not happy with that.
Yeah, it took me a long time to get here too. Like searching for people and choosing the right people, finding the right friends.
Say that one more time. It took you a long time to get here. For everybody that's out there trying to rush through their process. Mm-hmm. Like,
nah, facts. Because at first, like, I met the people a part of my team without even thinking to build my team. Okay. So it just naturally, organically happened once I started doing certain things. People felt like they could help and build and be a part of what I had going on. And from there, it's just like, okay, I know how to do this, bro. What do you need? Like, I don't never really know what I need from somebody else, you know, because I don't really go to people to find out what I need. I just lightweight do what I do. And then my close friends be like, bro, you need to do this, or you need somebody that can go do this type of stuff. You need somebody. So then I just, over time, the right people would just fall into place. Just naturally gravitate towards you. Like okay. It's a blessing I met my boy Charles. It's a blessing I know Junbei. It's a blessing that I'm on Turf Fiends. It's a blessing to know E40 and MC Hammer and G-Eazy fucking with us heavy. Like, it's just like, damn, this shit's coming together. And
it's like really, like, falling into place. Like, how did you feel the first time you saw your face on a billboard?
Man, honestly, they didn't even tell me when it was gonna be up. I just had people sending me pictures and shit like, just out of nowhere. Frenchie, you right here. I'm like, what the fuck? I see it and I'm like, damn, that was that photo I took at that commercial. And it just went up from there, like, boom, now we pulling up on the billboard. And it's everywhere,
so you on the side of buses and shit, you see your face.
Yeah, and then people start really messing with the water so much that they would be saying, oh, this is Frenchie's water. So now I made a hashtag, Frenchie Water.
Hey! Oh, shit. That's fucking lit.
Yeah, it just, bro, it's just promoting me all. I'm on buses. I know. I'm under the metro. I'm on BART stations and subways. I'm on Hollywood Boulevard 3 times. Like they had one on Hollywood and Argyle, then they moved it to Hollywood and Highland, then Sunset and Vine.
Oh, but still all fucking major intersections.
Hey, where's Carmen San Diego, right?
Right? Fuck, like shit. Like you, like
shit was crazy.
You like that's amazing. Like I mean, like all right. So tell me a little bit about like growing up.
I was raised in Fairfield.
Okay.
It was a city like probably 45 minutes out of Oakland. I was born in Oakland though. My grandma lived out there and everything. But yeah, I grew up in Fairfield. You know, I went to school. My parents were super Christian. Still are super Christian. My dad's a pastor. Mom's a minister. They live in Texas now. You know, I went to school every day. You know, graduated.
Yeah, I mean I know all of that, but nobody.
I started dancing at Liberty Christian Center in Fairfield. Okay.
I'm just trying to bring people to the life of like growing up as Frenchie Baby and little baby Frenchie Baby in Fairfield. Like a lot of people don't know about that area.
Yeah. So. Well, it's Fairfield.
I mean, I don't know.
I really tell you, like it's lit though. Like it's lit if you grew up there or you know people there.
Okay.
People that don't never been there, it's probably not gonna be the place for you. Probably gotta go to San Francisco.
Okay. All right. See, that's what I was looking for. Like, is it that? Is it like that? If you ain't from there, don't be there type situation.
Yeah, it is one of them cities too.
Okay. All right.
Sure. So everybody moved there from different cities, and it is a lot of people dying. But you know, you don't want to highlight that shit.
I mean, I want to highlight it because. Success stories don't always come from a trust fund, baby. You feel me?
Nah, definitely.
Like it comes from. I feel like when you come from the hood or you come from adversity, period. Even if it's not the hood or the ghetto, if you come from an adversity, period, that you have a different hunger, you have a different strive to 100%. Win. So it's just like I know a lot of people from the hood. I know a lot of people from Cleveland where their city is going through gentrification. I know a lot of people from Dayton, Ohio, where there is no opportunity. Like that was a really big factory city. It had GM, Frigidaire, all of that shit. And once all those jobs left, like it's a ghost town. You know what I'm saying? 100%. So people fucking shooting meth and shooting each other, and you know all that bullshit. So it's just like coming from that, growing up in that, and seeing that, and then now and fast forward to 2019, I'm pretty sure when you graduate from high school, if your future self was to tell your past self, yo, my nigga, you gonna be on fucking billboards, the side of your face gonna be on billboards and across the fucking nation.
100%.
You would be shocked.
Shocked for sure.
Like you like what? Like me? Who? That? Shit. Fuck out shit. You probably wasn't even envisioning that. Like that's something like way beyond your thought process.
Yeah, 100%. 10 years ago, I never thought I would have been right here sitting next to you at all.
Same for me.
I was just trying to do something.
Try not to go to jail or get shot. Like that's what I'm saying.
I was actually in college. I went to college. I moved to San Francisco, and I was studying for 2 years, and I was like really finna pursue college, but I didn't know what I wanted to do at all. So like I was in college just doing the basal general.
Just general, yeah. And
the next 2 years, I was gonna have to figure it out. It wasn't the way for me.
And that's why I try to tell people definitely a lot of times is that college ain't for everybody. Like you had honors classes in high school, and college still wasn't for you. Yeah,
my parents demanded it. I hated school.
See, I hated school too. I fucking hated that shit. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Even if you're good, quote unquote, good at getting good grades, doesn't mean that that's for you at the end of the day. So
I still got kicked out at 17. Still was living on my own, trying to make it happen, sleeping in the car.
See,
all that shit, bouncing from a friend's house, feel me, smoking tree just to get by. You know what I mean? Go hit the dance on the BART train just to make some dollars. And we used to dance in San Francisco every weekend. You know what I mean? It was, bro, we used to make shit happen. And that's why I feel like my grind is so strong now, because I went through hella shit to even be here. You feel me?
I feel that.
In different hoods. Like I was in Oakland for some years. I was in San Fran for some years. It was, I was bouncing around, just finding my way after I got kicked out. It was crazy. But we made it happen, you feel me? And shout out to all my niggas in Oakland. Shout out to all my niggas in Frisco. All my niggas that really held me down, you feel me? Because shit.
It could have been another way.
I wasn't always here in this position, you feel me?
Yeah.
it was definitely a grind and a struggle. Because if I didn't have them, I probably would. I don't know where I.
Well, I'm glad you had them in that.
And the females along the way.
Oh,
they held me down too.
Okay, I understand that one. But like having even back then, still going back to our point before, having a team is important.
Yeah, I didn't have no team back then.
But having those select group of people, you know what I'm saying? Like that's a different type of team that you
it's
need.
Family. It's called family.
Yeah, exactly. It's a unit. It's like a safety blanket. Like somewhere you can fall back on. It's home. It's like your home broken up into walking, living people almost in a sense.
Because there's some crazy ass people that you love, but you can't be around. You gotta know who that is too.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Like I'm pretty sure
somebody you love, how you in a fucked up situation and you can't even control it.
Have you ever been in that type of situation?
Hell yeah.
Are you, like what?
Like,
if you don't mind me asking, you don't have to share. You don't have to share. It's all good. You can be like, all right. So next, we'll move on to the next one. So going through all of that, like, what do you think was your biggest mental hurdle? Like, once you got to the point where it's like, okay, this is how my life has been in the past. This is what it's looking like my future is going to shape up to be. Like, what were, like, some demons or some issues that you had to let go of so you could continue to...
Well, I had got robbed in an elevator at gunpoint by 5 people with my girl one time. And that shit changed everything.
I bet it did.
Because then my parents super Christian, like I told you.
Right.
So after getting out of that situation and leaving shit, ended up making her my girlfriend for like 5 years. We recently broke up probably like a year and a half ago or something. Mm-hmm. But before that, I told my mom and dad about the situation, and my dad just didn't know how to take it because I wasn't trying to give up my shit. You feel me? And I guess he felt like I was trying to be a tough guy or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody finna just walk up and just take shit easy like it's good or something. You feel me? So, you know, he felt like I was being difficult and hard-headed and
over material.
You know what I mean? Over materialistic items. Mm-hmm. You feel me? And he ended up kicking me out there on the freeway. You feel me? Coming from LA. We was coming from LA back to Fairfield. He dropped me off in Fresno and skirted out on him.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so after that, I was like, all right, for me, call my sister. It's hot. You feel me? Call my sister. She picked me up, went to her house in Sacramento, then went back to the Bay. And after that, I really just started being a full-time entertainer, going crazy. You know what I mean?
Like, yeah, my nigga, if you think it's gonna be on some sweet shit, my nigga, I'm about to double, triple up on y'all.
It was like, okay, I was living to make them happy. So I'm living to make my parents happy, and no matter what I'm doing, they not happy. Like, I'm getting robbed at gunpoint. Y'all are still trying to bash me. My nigga, I can't even control shit like that. You feel me? That's not a situation you can control. Like,
that's not.
It's something
I can't control.
I'm not gonna plan to get my shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's some shit that's like, boom, oh shit, what's going on? So it's like you taking it out on me like that, and it's like shit.
And then to put you out on the freeway, like,
I'm finna do my own thing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
boom.
Like
took it all the way to have billboards and commercials. I'm on Empire, doing a tour with Calvin Harris. I'm going overseas. Went to Germany, Philippines, Romania. Yeah, getting the bag too. Run it up. I just feel like, I don't know. I don't like to highlight hard times, but at the same time, hard times build the struggle.
Exactly.
And I feel like through my entertainment, through my dancing, through my music, through stuff that I do, you can feel where I'm coming from. You know I've been through some shit. You might not know what it is, but you can see it in my face. Or you can see it through the movements. You feel me?
And that's my point. Like that's
really how I express myself. You feel me? Through movement.
And that's what I'm trying to say. Culture. Like I need you to tell that story because somebody else may see their journey in your struggle.
Yeah, I hear you.
So that's why I'm just asking so much about it because that's really what I feel like that's the real essence of who you are. Like for everybody who only has seen you, like you said, they might not know, you know, what you've been through, but they know that you've been through some shit, that you've seen some 100%. Shit, and I feel like that story needs to be told. Like that's important. Like people, shit ain't Instagram. Shit ain't, you know, always sunshine and rainbows, all good.
That's what I was saying. I was telling my boy a couple weeks ago, like. People always post the good shit on Instagram. You never see what people really go through on Instagram.
Never.
I mean, they don't post like, bruh, my car broke down and niggas like his car broke down the other day and I put it on my story. He's like, bro, don't get me like this. I said, bro, people gotta see this type of shit.
Yeah, this shit
like happens. We go through shit. You feel me? Car gonna break down. Like, how we gonna get out the situation? Because after the fact, after we got the car back running and everything back in motion, people like, oh, the car worked. Like,
yeah,
that's
they
a real thing. Like, oh, y'all made it happen. Like,
yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And people got to know certain things. Like, just because you in a position doing a lot of dope stuff don't mean reality don't set in and real things that happen to you don't happen to me. Like, you know what I mean? So, exactly. You know, it's just all about the history. Like, everybody goes through certain things. You feel me? And it's a relatable topic.
Yeah, it is.
So, like, if you
just last week, I was with somebody and their car broke down.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
We had to change the tire. We had to. If you don't respect car problems, you feel me? You don't know how to drive or something. Like, you never drove a whip. You gonna go through a couple whips before you have a whip that don't never have no problems. And
even that whip is
gonna have. You still gotta change the oil.
Yeah.
Put antifreeze in there. You gotta still do certain things so she don't blow up.
Tire. You could be driving down the fucking 60, hit a fucking pothole and pop the whole goddamn tire off, and you done took all types of good care of the car. You're not immune to everyday issues, everyday problems.
So every once in a while, I do highlight certain things that, you know, you feel me, you wouldn't expect, but you probably expect it, you know, from you. You probably don't expect it from me, but I still post that type of shit because I'm human. Like, I ain't the richest motherfucker out here. I'm still trying to search for a bag. You know what I mean? Where the investors at?
Right. That's what you running up the sponsors. Keep running them shits up.
Yeah, come on now.
You know what I'm saying?
That's all we doing.
That's
year.
That's
and, easy 2020 coming up, and it's 2020 vision year. So it's where everything finna come to happen and come to life. 2020.
And I can't wait.
That's when the vision happens. For me and for you. Everybody, shit. It's a whole year of vision.
For real, everybody. Like, if you got a vision, if you got that from your mouth to the universe's ears, like, I'm putting the positivity right behind it. You send it out, I'm skyrocketing that bitch. Like, for everybody in the room, blessings, okay? But one more thing, let's end it off with, is there anything, plug everything that you want to plug. That one's your camera, that's the wide shot camera. Plug it all so we can get it. We can do everything.
Follow me on Instagram at Frenchie Baby. That's Frenchie with an IE, baby with 2 Y's on everything. SoundCloud, Apple Music, Spotify, Facebook, YouTube. Go subscribe to my YouTube. Go follow Dance Hustle TV. I got Flippin' Poppin' music video coming through soon. My boy Junbei filmed it. I got Dance Hustle TV. We going crazy. You know what I mean? Go follow Dance Hustle TV. That's Dance Hustle TV.
Plug the podcast.
On everything, you know what I mean? Go follow Loaded Up ENT. We smoking big joints, getting it real lit on there, you know what I mean? You're going to be like, oh my God. Yeah, once you see that, you know what I mean? And just stay focused, you know what I mean? Stay tuned to my music and lock in with me because we're going crazy all year, all next year and the year after that and 10 years from then.
From 2019 to infinity out this bitch, you heard?
Yeah, from the bay to the universe. I know what time it is.
All right, so thank you for everybody. That was our time. Thank you again, Frenchie Baby, for sitting down with me and telling the story. And I'll catch y'all next time.
Yeah, it's a movie, baby.